going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time ball.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Red Raiders offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
To the air, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's got room. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete on the comeback. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Eakin. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Virgil. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Back to throw, it's Morton. That's caught. It's Williams. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw again. On the run, still looking. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Handoff to the lone back. Makes it past the marker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make a big play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him.
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. To the air, it's Daniels. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Spits it out to the back. The short hands, it's Williams. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That's caught. It's Pickett. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snap in the shotgun. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his target down the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab down the left side. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. tries to do it himself on the draw. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Mark Choke Jayhawk. The defense putting points on the board.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
A little surprising that they didn't go for two, but they're still down by a point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Aggressive and reckless. Like there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bad isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Eakin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Carter. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Eakin. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Douglas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Morton. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Buys a little extra time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pulls it in. It's Douglas. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense in an empty set. They'll send the back in motion. With jet sweep pass. And some room to work. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This time on target. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Raider. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the options again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Out of bounds. at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. The give is to Williams. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Dropping back, it's Morton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start on offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Virgil. Got enough space. Touchdown, Red Raider. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On the double. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Gets it out fast. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Virgil. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Everything going the offense's way to trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Jayhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Rush is on him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
On the option. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Oh, they're after him. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Henderson. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They get the